the finals tournament, which would be a huge upset for either one of those players to get knocked out early.
Right, I believe every season so far we have had Sonic Fox and Foxy Grandpa both at first seed for their respective...
Opposites.
The opposite Foxes.
Yes.
What is it about Fox in your name that just
so
makes
different,
you...
yet so same. You know what I'm saying?
But not this season. Very
not this
potentially.
season, yeah.
So like we said, Sonic Fox... He technically got knocked out first round within this bracket. It's technically the same thing since he wasn't able to show up. Understandably, of course, graduating is a huge deal. But that means that if Dragon wins even one match, he will take first seed. And I believe Scar needs to win two to overtake Sonic Fox.
And Orbit Hayate is just like, yo, check me out, guys. I'm going to California.
We do also have a little unique situation here where Cowboy and Beyond Toxin, as you can see right here, they are tied in points for that last spot to qualify. So unless, unless Jupiter or Aura makes second place today, at least second, they will be playing a tiebreaker match at the end of this broadcast.
At the end. At the very, very end. So usually where we tell you guys to sign up, which is not going to happen, we'll let you know one more time that we might be doing a tiebreaker match for the finals. And of course, we'll talk a little bit more about Combo Breaker as we go further into this top 8, as that is also a last chance qualifier that happens to be offline.
Yeah, that should be really fun to watch. I wish I could go, man.
I wish we could go. Unfortunately, we can't. We have a broadcast. But I wish all the competitors that are going to be going a lot of luck, because they're going to need it. That is going to be an incredibly stacked tournament, of which we already have qualified players going out there because of the bonus as well. I mean, it's going to be MK Mayhem this weekend, so make sure you guys are checking that out. And follow Combo Breaker at Combo Breaker on Twitter, as well as the Hado for putting that event together. It was amazing last year. Again, I wish I could go this year. I can't, but the Hado and his team, amazing job. It's going to be great.
Let's just forget this broadcast. Let's just book it right now. We'll just start driving. We'll just carpool it up there. Let's do it. We can leave, right? That's okay.
Who's going to pay us, Evan?
We'll have Brad sit in for us. Brad can take care of it.
Yeah, Brad can do it. Josh sat in for me last week.
That's
you know
true. We didn't need you at all last week.
We got Brad. We got Josh. That's all we need. You're driving, though.
Oh, I'm down, dude. I love driving. But we still are trying to get our first match connected right now, so sorry for the delays, but...
So let me ask you a question real quick. Let me tickle your brain for some knowledge. Let's say Foxy has to play Fox like second match because he doesn't get the top seed. Let's say that all happens today. Do you think Foxy will beat him with Melina? And the real question is who the heck is Sonic Fox going to use against Foxy? Because we've seen him pull out so many oddball choices at the last minute. I mean, we saw Gunslinger in the finals last season. We saw Katana at the finals first season. Like, these are characters that we didn't expect him to play, that he's just like, oh, hey, by the way, I have these pocket characters.
I have no idea who he will choose, especially because we don't see too much Piercing Melina in North America.
Yeah. So I'm really curious. Who do you have any opinions?
I literally have zero idea, because I have no idea who he's going to use. I don't know how much, like, for instance, if you use Acidic Alien, I don't know how much Acidic Alien experience Foxy has. I don't know how much Piercing Melina on Foxy's level experience that Sonic Fox has. So it's
so many variables.
It's a toss-up.
But that's the thing. Depending on what happens this week, that may very well happen where second match is going to be those two players.
That's true. That's true. That's why seeding points are so important. And that's why, even if you're on top, like Sonic Fox for so long, you need those points. But it looks like we're here in our match. So we do have Nubcakes, a.k.a. Carnage516, on the left, playing Bone Shaper.
Optimus Prime, a.k.a. the Great One. Oh, here we go. So Circuit Destroyer. Starting really strong, and a very early break from Nubcakes. Okay.
Now, both of these players, we haven't seen either of them since Season 2, but both of them were top 8 in Season 2.
Yep. Nubcakes making multiple appearances. I think Destroyer making one.
I believe so, but he did use Goro, so he could pull out Goro if he wanted to. I don't know why you would against Shinnok, though.
Goro. I mean, this is a good pick, though.
It is. This is definitely a zoning-based matchup. His lasers are extremely fast recovery, so reacting to them with the scoop, with the Bone Shaper scoop, is very difficult.
Look at all of this pressure right now. All the cancels. Here we go. Circuit Destroyer taking that round, keeping Nubcakes in the corner 100%. That was impressive.
Yeah, and right as I was saying, this is a zoning-based matchup. It's just complete corner pressure, but that is the strength of both of these characters. They're both extremely good close-up and extremely good in the zoning game. So it's really going to take it's going to be played however the players want it. Oh, no!
Okay, interesting there. And now some pressure starting for Nupcakes, pushing this fight back to the mid-screen. On a nice little grab. I really like ending that.
Just
that forward 2-2. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, after that, people expect the projectile,
right,
which is going to give him some advantage, but while you're sitting there expecting the projectile, he just stops and throws you.
He can throw you, he can do another forward 4, he can do a back 3.
Lots of mix-ups. Yep. He's a very mix-up heavy character.
He's low tier. We heard it from Cowboy himself.
Actually, we did hear Nupcakes.
He's the low tier hero.
And did you? I don't know if you heard, but in Nupcakes' Trash Talk video, he said he was going to win with honest Shinnok.
Excuse me. Oh, that's adorable. All right, here we go. Circuit Destroyer. Now, look at the corner push, though, from these combos from Predator. Similar to Jax, really getting mileage out of carrying their opponent across the screen.
We should see a scoop over. Oh, no, that was a mistake by Nupcakes. Definitely should have used the side switch.
Pretty sure that was EX laser beams. What is that called? Photon cannon, I think?
I actually don't know the exact name.
I'm going to call it laser beams.
That's accurate at the very least.
Well, isn't it plasma? Ah, see, now
plasma cannon, maybe.
Now I'm all mixed up.
Just like Destroyer's getting mixed up right now.
Ooh, he's going for the unbreakable opportunity. That was so sick. I see you, Nupcakes. Burns 2 bars, guarantees almost chip death. Circa goes for the jumps.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. It would be so hard for him to get in at that point on Shinnok. Shinnok, if you're at chip life and you need to get in on him, good luck. I mean, it's a Fireball Forest. And what he did at the end right there was similar to the other Fireball Forest character, Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 9, which is just doing a completely Fireball-based combo. So he's like, oh, you could try and break, but I'm just going to do 3 Health Sparks in one combo. So Nupcakes taking the first game with that. Very smart choice. But Predator can do the same thing.
Yeah. Plasma Caster. Ooh. I just remembered. Don't ask me how.
It's not like there's a little voice of
no, there
God
isn't.
in our ear or anything.
You need to stop. We are all knowing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, never doubt Dustin, man. He knows everything.
Never doubt Dustin.
That's why he wasn't here last week. He went up to like gain enlightenment.
Yo, I don't know what happened to me last week, but I felt like I was dying. It was pretty bad. Thank you for everyone that showed support. For people that didn't show support, got him. Still here.
Well, we're glad to have you back. And man, again, Nupcakes getting trapped in this corner. Destroyer's pressure is so strong. That is when he's been winning these matches, is when he gets him in the corner. And there we go. Finally using the scoop to switch sides. That is one of the strongest points of Shinnok, is that he can side switch in any combo.
All right, so again, more corner pressure from Destroyer, but Nupcakes does sneak out.
Ooh, jumps right into that disc. There's no worse feeling in the game than jumping into a Predator disc. It's just sitting there and you're like, oh no.
Sucks. Nice block again on that overhead. Nupcakes using that quite sparingly, and it's not working out.
Yeah, Destroyer's blocks have been great. You can actually full combo punish that, but he just took the advantage off the down
He's
three.
Been doing little down threes for that, yeah. I like the armored through the buttergun projectile, and now nice healthy damage. Hard knockdown on the corner. What's the setup? I don't like that neutral jump, because at that point he's giving away a lot of his pressure going for a hard knockdown. Instead of continuing the pressure or going for another grab that's guaranteed.
All right, breaks the very, very end of that combo. Now, he's not going to save himself very much damage, but that combo does end in a very, very good mix-up situation, which includes a safe jump against armor.
Double armor canceling each other out.
Just running right into each other.
Circa getting the better of that exchange.
Oh, and this should be pretty much guaranteed chip here. He might have the life to armor. Nope.
Circa going to take a game, now tying it up 1-1.
I would have liked to see Nupcakes use the corner interactable right there. That might have had enough invincibility to get him out of there and at least give him a chance rather than just being guaranteed chipped.
But Nupcakes choosing not to do so.
And man, Destroyer's corner pressure has been ridiculous.
It's pretty damn solid, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, most people look at Hishkuten as a zoning character, but he's playing him all offense right now.
That's the mistake, because Hishkuten has such good pressure up close. Sure, there's gaps. Sure, you can armor through it. Sure, his cancels aren't like, you know, +5 or 6. But he still has really good advantage. He still has great buttons, or excuse me, strings to utilize with the cancels of his cannon. And I mean, he does good damage.
Yeah, really good damage, especially in the corner. Actually, some of his cancels are +5 or 6. There's quite a few of them that are extremely
Don't
plus.
ever correct me again.
All right, never again. I apologize. I apologize.
See, what I had done was I had set you up for that. I threw
You're just trying to make me look good.
I threw the idea in your head like, hey, like I'm saying they're not +5 or 6, but some of them actually are.
And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the main strategy for pressure with HP10 is he has his laser, the straight laser that you normally see. He can actually cancel out of it immediately, which allows him to be more plus on block or continue comboing off of strings that you normally can't combo off of. Right, Nubcake's in the corner again. See that destroyer pressure. Oh!
I don't like that. Why would you jump yourself in the corner? Oh, no.
Finally, that overhead hitting.
Yeah, but now, again, breaking, you had to spend 2 bars because of that decision to jump in the corner.
Nice, and I like the fact that Destroyer's using jump 4 a lot in his jump kick. It is so hard to anti-air, and even though he doesn't get a lot of reward off of it, it means that he gets to switch sides more safely.
Right. Even still, I feel like Circuit Destroyer threw that round away when he jumped himself in the corner. He immediately ate a combo with that back 3, and then he had to break.
Especially because he did do the jump kick, so even if he hit, the best he would have had was a knockdown.
Yeah, he still would have been in the corner.
And the corner game is very, very strong for Shinnok. He can meter burn his health sparks, which are +9 on block, so that lets him get a lot of pressure and a lot of free chip. And every single time he does that, he gets an opportunity to use that overhead.
Oh, that's a wasted bar right there. Nubcake's taking his trades really well.
Oh, gets hit by the overhead, but no conversion from Destroyer. Wow, manages to get through the Fireball Forest.
I honestly think there's way too much jumping on Destroyer's point.
And Nubcake should be able to close out here. Will Destroyer get Breaker?
He's gonna do it.
Not quite in time.
That's the second time. I mean, he had Nubcake stuck in pressure. His cancels were crispy. They were on point, and then he instead decides to try to jump over and do a crossover punch and immediately pays for it.
Yeah, and he didn't do that the previous rounds where he won based just off of pressure. So he needs to adapt and not do that. He needs to unadapt.
There's a lot of jumping from him, though, again.
That is true, but jump attacks from Predator are extremely good. Extremely good, all of them. His jumping 2 is great, his jumping 3, his jumping 4.
Right, but I would argue not so much against Shinnok.
That is true. Shinnok does have some of the best anti-airs in the game. Hellsparks by itself is a great anti-air no matter what. His standing 1 is a surprisingly good anti-air. It beats every jump in the game, and you can get a full combo conversion off of it into the restand if you're Bone Shaper. And then you've got down 2, which is a 7-frame, extremely good hitbox down 2.
He also has that scoop, the meter burn scoop that he's been using after almost every jump in, and Destroyer has not respected that.
That's true. I mean, the fact that he's using jump kicks are generally plus, so a lot of people like to push buttons, but unlike jump punches, they do not jail into the strings that you do after them. So armoring after the jump kick is a really smart option. Now, if Destroyer chooses to adapt to that, he can do a jump kick and then just block to bait that armor and get a huge punish.
But he hasn't done that.
Not yet. We'll see. Fight. Always love to see players adapting to each other's playstyle. That is truly when fighting games are at their coolest.
Yep. Well, Destroyer only has 2 more rounds, or excuse me, 1.5 rounds to get that done in.
Ooh, gets the conversion. That only 2 hits of the Hellsparks hit. I've never even seen that before.
Yeah, that was weird. Circuit Destroyer now. Trying to push Nubcakes closer to the corner. And he's got him there pretty much. Wait, Nubcake's trying to fight out.
That was a good break. It did manage to keep him out of the corner.
Okay, so it was a good break. However, instead of pushing forward, Circuit Destroyer just backed up. And he allowed Nubcakes to now push him out of the corner and put himself right back in it.
Beautiful choice to end in the scoop there. And yeah, Destroyer, you know, one thing he was doing really well earlier was armoring through the projectiles and not letting Shinnok start his zoning game. But now he's using more projectiles and allowing Shinnok to armor through his. So again, some necessary adaptation there. Ooh, full combo here. All right, just goes for 1-1-2 into the ender. Could have got a little bit more. 2-1-2 is his meterless launcher. But still, this pressure.
Yeah. This is exactly what won him that first game.
Now, one of the main mix-up tools of HP10 Predator is to use strings with overheads in them. So for instance, 3-2 or 1-1-2, the 2s are overhead. And instead of doing the third hit of the string, you cancel it into a low laser to mix it up.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you're really, really risky, you can do EX laser, and you can get full combo off of that.
But that's if you're feeling frisky, you know what I'm saying?
All right, here's the knockdown setup. Now that jumping 4 as he lands, the neutral jump 4 is so plus that it actually jails into his forward 4.
Yes.
So you have to respect that.
It's annoying.
It is. Of course, Shinnok's forward 4 is the fastest,
Combo
not
starter.
high starting combo starter in the entire game.
7 frames?
7 frame low. Next fastest being Jackie's standing 4, which is 8 frames, then everything else after that's 9. I think this is a low, because he needs it. He's honest. He's honest. What can you say?
That honest character, darn it.
Oh, just barely gets clipped on the second hit of back 2-2, and oh, full combo
There we go.
here.
But see, again, ending in little mix-ups.
Okay, now Nubcakes was going for that classic Bone Shaper mix-up that's not a true mix-up, but Destroyer finally adapted that and started blocking it. Of course, it was the one time that Nubcakes really didn't want it blocked. He wasted the meter trying that risk. Now he's...
Oh, that was such a good bait, Nubcakes! And he's right back in this game, but he's got to be careful. Circa does have a bar.
No meter here. He, down 4 into Hellspark should chip.
And he baits it!
Oh no! He gets clipped, but no conversion! Oh.
Wow, he baited it and he didn't get the punish.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly he was going for there. I think maybe he didn't expect him to armor and he just wanted him to block the jump kick or try to anti-air, but I believe if he had timed a down 4 into Hellsparks, it would have broken the armor or just killed him outright.
Or just blocked.
That's true.
That was not enough chip to kill.
Never overrate or underrate blocking.
Right?
Right.
Something a lot of people
what's
don't
blocking?
Like. If I may refer to Dragon's Smack Talk video.
Dragon, can you please send me that controller with the block button labeled on it? Bring it to me at finals.
Signed? Can you autograph that, please?
All right, so we are going to go into the final game here. Destroyer versus Nubcakes. Oh, and there we go. That's just what I was saying.
This is what we saw in game 1 and 2. This is what I like to see.
Hard knockdown, setting up the disc. Oh, no punish on the armor.
So, again, so much jumping.
Now, Nubcakes needs to use Hellsparks to challenge that disc because he keeps throwing out the disc and then jumping. But if he throws out the Hellsparks, it'll anti-air him. He can get a conversion, even maybe meterless from that range. Oh, and that should be the kill here. Just throw!
Oh, nice tech.
Could be a mistake, but nope, just going to build some more meter, so not too bad.
Here's what I'm actually really curious about. So let's say Circa Destroyer does move on. I've never seen Predator versus Takeda.
That is true, and we have seen Shinnok versus Takeda quite a few times, just in different matches. Now, the winner of this will automatically go to fight Hayate. So, yeah, we did see Hayate versus Cowboy last week.
And I'm pretty sure I saw that at KIT.
Yeah, I think Hayate knocked Cowboy into losers.
Yeah.
All right, Destroyer has a chance for a comeback here. Hard knockdown, disc setup. Where did that
disc go? Did it?
No, the disc did come back from behind him, and it did hit him. Oh, and that was a big drop combo. That could have been so much life. Now Destroyer getting clicked by a combo. What is Nubcakes going to do? Ending with the scoop.
Oh, you can't backdash that.
Yeah,
My
never
man,
tried.
where are you going? Come back here. You can't backdash that.
That 4-1-2 string actually reaches completely full screen.
Yeah.
Completely full screen.
And
now,
if you do forward 3, because you can start it with forward 3 as well, it goes slightly farther.
Because it needs to go further than full screen, right? Definitely. All right, now this is match point for both players. Destroyer's in a really good position here. Oh, he's going to get the full combo.
And again, all this pressure. Here we go. Circa's trying to close it out, and he's going to get the armor.
And Nubs needs to break here.
He can't break. Ooh, I like it.
Going completely unbreakable. Nubcakes is going to have to do something crazy to make a comeback here.
Destroyer does have bar too, but it doesn't matter.
Ooh, and ending in the brutality. Oh, just take off all of his body parts once at a time. And Nubcakes just did not get out of that pressure in that last round there. It was...
You know what we rarely ever get to see is block breakers.
That's true. Now, one of the biggest things in that entire end of that last match was the fact that Nubcakes had meter for breaker, but all that he was getting hit by were small little individual hits,
little baby
and then that hit would get into a laser, so you can't break the laser. So there were very few situations for him to actually break out of a full combo. He lost maybe 60% of his life just to that. So like you said, block breaker could have been an amazing tool to reset the situation. Now, unfortunately, he would be against HQT Predator, which would still be pretty good from post block breaker range, but regardless, he had to do something, and he did die with a lot of meter.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we also see Kodal do to the players as well. Little baby combos. I really like that choice to use all meter so that Circuit Destroyer couldn't break there.
Yeah, very, very Shang Tsung-like. It's really fun to see that again. Shinnok also has an option too. He does have a ground pound, an unblockable ground pound. The enhanced version does OTG, so it'll reset people off of the ground. So he could have used that to end it too.
Yeah, all of that life was unbreakable damage. I mean, he could have tried to guess for the tech to grab, but I guarantee you he was trying to break.
Ooh. Yeah, man, that was very one-sided.
Really impressive pressure in that corner.
It was, and Nubcakes just could not get out of it. Maybe he should have armored a little bit more, just, I don't know, something else. But congratulations to Nubcakes for his first top 8 this season, and congratulations to Destroyer.
It's never too late. I mean, hey, he's like, you know what? I've been in top 8 in Season 2. I did it in Season 3. I'm really out here.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of players like that that haven't qualified now qualify or do way better this season. For instance, Toxin. Yeah. So, you know, who knows what could eventually happen.
Who knows? Maybe Season 5, you know, they'll make it to the finals.
season 14. Season 14, we'll finally see Nubcakes. Nubcakes is, him and his son will qualify.
Jesus. I hope I'm not still commentating at that point.
You're like, we'll just have you commentate in like a rocking chair.
Like a wheelchair, please. So if I ever get to that point, just kill me.
Gladly. All right, so our next match is going to be Scar versus Aura. And I believe Aura is Exile, Team Exile? I believe.
Yes, I believe you're right, Team Exile.
And Scar still without a team. Super surprisingly,
that man is like the entrepreneur of players. He's like, I don't need a sponsor.
He should start his own team.
He should. I'd join it.
I don't think you'd be invited.
I wouldn't be invited so fast.
All right, so this is going to be an interesting match.
Oh, what? Mid-screen combo? What?
Reload mid-combo?
I've never... Is that new?
No, I mean, it's been around a little bit, but we just don't see it too much. Or it just takes the free reload off of the knockdown. Now, interestingly enough, Scar is the most consistent placer in top 8s this season. I believe he's only missed one. I had somebody on Twitch who was telling me a lot of really great stats, so shout out to them. And he said he only missed one top 8. It was not you.
How do you know? You don't know my secret accounts.
You don't know any stats.
That's actually not. Oh, that combo gets me feeling some sort of kind of ways.
The best thing about that combo was that he ended it in the run, and when you kill somebody while you're running, if something hits them aside from you, you just continue to run. It uses all of your stamina. So he managed to take that all the way to the corner. Of course, all we're getting out now, but still, it was a really nice choice right there.
Oh my god! Yo, hold this! Oh my goodness.
All right, now, Aura has run into a lot of
that was a sick anti-air and a good confirm.
Nice hits the overhead. Continues the combo.
Aura is going in. I like this play from him. Really smart decision making.
Oh, that jump back to so much.
The thing I
range.
like about Aura right now is he's not showing that much respect at all to Sonya's grenades. Or her kind of gimmicky mix-ups. Not that Scar is a gimmicky player, but you know, going for a reload in someone's face, like that's not safe. And we see a lot of players kind of let that slide.
Yeah, and you do need to challenge that. You do need to challenge her at points in the match, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if you're wrong, showing that you will challenge her means that you can use that to your advantage in a later situation.
Yeah. And honestly, again, Aura, sure, he did lose that game, but I like the way he was playing, and I hope he continues that throughout the set.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And Aura this week beating Wound Cowboy to make top 8. So if he can play like that
again. It sucks, dude. When you play a low-tier character like Shinnok, you're
a low-tier honest character.
You're bound to eat some L's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're gonna take some L's, and I love Cowboy. He's awesome, but come on, get out of here.
All right, now we still are seeing Aura choose Noxious, which I did say it a week before that I don't feel like there is too much of a reason to choose Noxious anymore. The invisibility or the nimble slowdown, they just give so much advantage now.
Right.
I mean, you get huge frame traps off the invincibility, you get extended combos, you get better mix-ups, but I mean, the little bit of extra damage, we did see it work out a little bit. Whoa!
Oh. Okay.
Rolls back into it. But yeah, we did see it work out a little bit last time that we saw her in top 8, but still, I don't know if it's worth it.
Whatever string that is, where he starts with a tongue and goes low.
Back one, down 4.
That is unblockable, I swear.
That is true. I've seen it just hits people even though it's so easy to block.
It's not even a fast string. It's just
it
weird.
takes his time, and it's the only string where he uses his tongue, so it's not like it's hard to react to. But yeah, it works. It's just because Reptile as a character is such an overwhelming character. He has so many mix-ups, he has so many different strings, his mobility is fast, so you're always scared of what's going to happen. And sometimes there are things when you're being overwhelmed that you should react to, but
your brain just shuts off.
Yep. It happens. Ooh, nice. Good punish. Not good punish. Take that back. Oh,
okay, I don't know how Scar is blocking that. He's incredible.
He must be a god.
He's the fastest man.
It's the first time we've ever seen back one down 4 block. All right, what gets blocked more? Back one down 4 or alien flip? Alien flip.
That's a really good question. Ooh, nice trade in the favor of Scar. Oh, getting caught on wake up by that meaty.
And Scar knows that meeting timing so perfect. So many people try to move after that reload setup, and he just immediately forward twos into the grenade, and it hits almost every single time. People are just not used to that setup. Nice, and comboing from the throw into the enhanced reload to get that second game. He loves doing that just at the end of matches where he knows that'll be just enough damage to kill. So smart by Scar. You need to know all of Scar's setups to fight him, otherwise you're out of luck. And Aura...
that second game was way more convincing than the first game.
It was. He pulled out even more mix-ups. Aura started adapting to a few of them, but I mean, Scar has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Scar was like, here, hold these. Hold these mix-ups, my man.
All right, now we are going to see Reptile again, surprisingly enough. We did see some smoke, I believe, from Aura the other week.
I don't remember that.
It was smoke versus... I think that actually might have been the week you were here. Or was it last week?
I don't think I've ever seen smoke on this stream.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It was last week.
I will never commentate a hat trick, ever.
Never. You're cursed. All right, yeah, that was last week. It was against Red Raptor. And yeah, that's right. I forgot. It was him first game time, first round. There we go. All right, and Aura getting pushed to the corner. Oh! 19% off
reload.
Of that.
Oh, wait, not so much. Using the dash. I really like that from Aura to punish that.
Down 3 into the... Ooh, well, stopped it. Oh, she lands in it.
And he confirms. Beautiful.
All right, nice block on the overhead there. Gets the whip punish on the hammer. Can he get under? Nope, he's just going to let her get out of the corner here. Nice, this is the setup. Wow, I can't believe she got that enhanced
Aura
reload
is blocking right now. Amazing. He's punishing amazing. And he's playing so smart. Now using the force ball as kind of like an ice clone. That was such a beautiful conversion from him. What an adaptation from Exile's Aura.
That was, and I love the fact that he's stopping the force balls. It's something we don't get to see too much, and it's the coolest thing that they added to Reptile in this game, by far. And zoning looks like it's working out pretty well for him, honestly. Using his force balls, even if she throws grenades, she has to still respect the force balls.
Unfortunately, Scar is now closing the gap and finding the gap in Exile Aura's defense, pushing him all the way to the corner, and that's going to suck a lot for Aura. Actually, wait a second. No, never mind. It was looking really good. Scar didn't have any grenades. He dropped his combo.
As you were.
And it didn't matter.
And that was actually a great bait by Scar at the very end, just jumping back and baiting the wake-up slide. At least Aura's going to get out of the corner here. This is match point for Scar. Aura needs to win this one and 2 more if he wants any chance of making finals, which he does still have a chance.
Yeah. I mean, technically, everyone still has a chance, just not through the Pro League.
Right, right.
This defense, though, from Aura is very impressive.
Nice, just getting out of there, using that jump kick. Yep. Jump kick on block does hold you in the air a little bit longer than jump punches, so he was able to use that to his advantage and escape the grenades. Whoa, standing 4, I believe, from Scar. No, forward 4 from Scar.
Really good defense from both players. Honestly, throughout all these mix-ups, I think the last 15 seconds were just both players blocking everything.
Oh, and the grenade hits behind Scar's head.
This is like a very dire situation right now for Exile. Aura, oh, and that read scarred you. Aura was getting desperate, and honestly, he kind of needed to be in the life deficit. 3 grenades on Scar.
Take him out.
Yeah, it's always tough, but Aura didn't play badly. He made a lot of really good choices. He made a lot of really good plays. That one in the corner was so excellent. But dealing with that Sonya Blade mix-up for a full 3 out of 5 set is so difficult, especially when you're facing Scar, who has so many different strategies.
Yeah.
We saw him switch them up so many different times within just the set alone.
Different mix-ups, varying timing. those instant air dive kicks. He got a few of those really solid punishes on just with normals from Aura. So a lot of great play. Reactions were on point. Aura was actually finding it really difficult just to open up Scar. I mean, he did a few times, but even still, to be fair, both players' defense was great, but Scar just overall was very difficult for Aura to get inside.
That is true. That is true. Reptile is a very hard character to block. Extremely hard.
Inside his head. Get your mind out of the gutter, my
I'm sorry, man. You said it. You said it.
Get your head out of the gutter.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is the beautiful play. And he managed to escape that. You know, the funny thing there is if she didn't hit the jump punch, that would have been a hard knockdown from the grenade, and then Reptile would not have been able to get a combo off of that. So,
swing and a miss. Nice little combo here. Actually, that's one thing, though. I feel like Aura kind of left some damage on the table. Like, trying to end a lot of his combos in force ball to go for that, like, pressure mix-up situation. There were some rounds where he was really close to closing it out, but he left a lot of damage on the table, and he actually probably could have won those rounds had he just gone for the full max damage combos.
In the slide, get a mix-up after that. That's true. It would have been nice to see him at least try it, but of course, Sonya does, in Demolition, does have the invincible wake-up, meterless invincible wake-up.
Right. And it is safe, right?
It is. It is very, very safe. Oh,
so
actually, I mean, EX Slide might punish it.
Maybe. EX Slide is fast.
It is the fastest move in the entire game, and it travels faster than anything else in the entire game.
Starts up in -2 frames.
Pretty much. It's like an Injustice Superman super.
Wow. Wait, that was 1 frame, wasn't it?
2 frames.
2 frames.
It was 2 frames.
Yeah.
2 frame overhead.
Still kind of ridiculous.
I know.
So there you have it. Now we're moving on to the last quarterfinal match. It is Noble Jupiter, so unfortunately Aura's dreams of making the finals to the Pro League are dashed. Can Jupiter get through this dragon?
It'll be really interesting to see. We haven't seen
to
these
make
two play
it to
yet.
the finals.
Whoa, that was delayed, man.
You like that?
Yeah, you got some lag on your commentary here.
A little bit.
No, now Toxin and Cowboy are sitting at home watching this right now and just praying for Jupiter to lose. Because if Jupiter does get second, he's taking the spot that they could potentially be fighting for later.
2 spots.
Yeah, taking both of their spots. All right, now this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Now Jax does have 6-frame jabs that can combo start, so he's very, very good at punishing everything that Tarkatan does. Tarkatan has to be so frame tight for this. Ooh, that was a bad combo.
He's actually going to go for the punish with the armor, but oh, here we go, command grab central. This is where I love to be.
Yeah, and Jupiter, one of the only Jaxes sticking with Wrestler, which is such good mix-ups.
Oh, grab it! There we go! Nice overhead. I love this.
But he actually beat the armor on Enhanced Rekkas by just overhead dash punching immediately.
I blacked out for a second. It's not, I love Dragon, but Jupiter plays Wrestler Jax. It's my favorite, even though I kind of switched to heavy weapons. Sorry, guys.
No, Wrestler is great. It's so fun to watch.
I'm a huge fan of Jupiter as well as Dragon. Dragon's already confirmed, man. You gotta let other people shine.
I'm sure Toxin and Cowboy highly disagree with what you're saying right now.
Right.
But even if Jupiter does win this, he is going to have to prove himself again versus Scar. I mean, what a tough route. You're going to have to beat Dragon, then Scar, 2 of our top 3 placers, potentially our top 2 placers after tonight.
You can do it. Okay, backdashing, I love it.
And this should be guaranteed chip here. No! That was actually
Why
full
are
combo
you doing
punishable.
this to my heart?
Oh, this could be the kill.
Oh my goodness. That is.
Oh.
I'm throwing my pen down. I can't believe this.
What a drop. He could have gotten guaranteed chip off of so many different things right there. 1, 2, 3 into gotcha would have definitely had it. He just went for something unsafe, and on top of being unsafe, he just, I don't know, he kind of choked out a little bit after that.
Honestly, this combo that Matt is doing in the corner is not optimal at all either. Meterless Jax can get easily up to 37–40% in the corner starting off that back 3-2 string.
Wow,
and that was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. That corner pressure, the control, it was great. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, his optimal combos.
He's leaving 8 to 9% on the table.
Yeah, Jax's corner combos are huge, even post-nerf.
Yeah, meterless, he's leaving. I'm telling you guys, this is the one thing that I do know, I promise you. He's leaving like 7 to 8% down on the table. Like, that's not damage, especially against Tarkatan, against Dragon. You don't want to leave that. That adds up 2 combos. That's 16% extra you have on your opponent.
Yeah, but it did look like it worked, and we saw a lot of really beautiful corner play from Jupiter in that last game. We saw him armor break the 9-frame armored move 2 times. Now, Jax has the best armor breaking setups pretty much in the entire game.
I agree.
Him and maybe like Sub if you count Ice Clone setups, but he's showing Dragon that Dragon will not be able to wake up out of the corner. And as soon as you show somebody that is when the command grab mix-ups open up.
Oh my goodness, these mix-ups are ridiculous!
And Jupiter ending in his signature move, the back forward 4 knee. That is the Jupiter knee. If he has that in another game, they should call it Jupiter knee. He wakes up with it Milos all the time. Ooh, I wonder if he could have got a conversion off of that. That was a very high
maybe, yeah,
dash punch.
It's possible. Oh my goodness, the decisions, these armors from Jupiter are so smart.
And now Wrestler Jax has the huge advantage of having so many armored options.
That's so plus.
If you respect him, he's got safe high armor. So if you duck to bait those, he's got an overhead dash punch. And if you block to bait that, he has a command grab with armor.
Yeah, he also has
the best armored options in the game.
Projectile, which is +4 on block.
All right, hard knockdown here. Oh no, that's an interesting choice. Ooh, I'm sure he had some setup right there where he was trying to reverse a wake up, but this should be the kill. Jupiter's going up 2-0. Now, despite the fact that he was trying to reverse a wake up, I'm not sure if it would work off of against the back forward 4 knee, because that knee hits so far behind him.
Is ridiculous.
Yeah, Jupiter.
And we saw him use that. Sorry, but we did see him use that projectile on block. It is +4, right? Or is it +2?
I believe it's +4.
I think it's +4.
I think it's more. It maybe more than +4. Honestly.
No.
Maybe not. That would jail. I think it's just +4.
Yeah, that would jail.
No. But the thing is, like, no, I think it's more than +4 because it pushes you back.
Is this the first time you don't know? No, you've.
It's plus a heck of a lot.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
It's plus.
It's plus enough that you don't want to push buttons. All right, now Dragon looks like he's sticking with Tarkatan.
This is the first time we've seen someone, and I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to do it. There's a lot of opportunities I missed out on last week.
You got to make up for them.
But this is the first time we've seen someone out-read Dragon.
That is true. I mean, he must be so used to making these reads as a Jax player. And Jax has a lot of options that, honestly, they cover a lot of options even if you don't make the hard read. So armor-breaking options are mix-ups within themselves and chipping him to death with the gotcha grab.
Yo, this is ridiculous. Jupiter is bodying Dragon right now.
It's very one-sided, and Dragon continues to wake up with armor, and armor hasn't worked almost, I don't think, even one time, maybe a single time in this entire set for him. So,
my man ate his Wheaties this morning.
Oh, getting over him. Wow, waking up with a raw dash punch. That's going to get hard knocked down in the corner. Nice.
But again, this is what we're talking about with Dragon. No matter how bad he's down, I mean, he hasn't taken a round yet. Still, Dragon is playing as if he's been winning this whole time.
Oh, and there we go. That was the setup he was trying for this whole time. He made the knee go backwards, but that knee is so good on whiff that he's like, okay, well, you know what? You're going to make my meterless wake up, of course, Jupiter, make my meterless wake up with, and now I'm just going to be out of the corner.
Oh, wait a second. No, he drops the combo. That could have been huge, but Jupiter
down 3 overhead dash punch.
This is going to do it. If he doesn't drop this combo, that is it for Dragon, and Jupiter is going to move forward.
So that means that Dragon will be tied in points for finals with Sonic Fox.
What is happening?
And Jupiter now going to go up against Scar. Scar needs to win this next match to beat both of those players and take first seed. Jupiter, if he wins one match, he's going to kill the dreams of... Are you okay there, man? You're dead.
Jupiter, you've stolen my heart yet again. He's got to... It's not over yet. He's got to take out the indomitable Scar.
He does, and Scar has been playing so well recently, especially these past 2 weeks. But like I said, Scar needs that to take first seed. Jupiter needs to win his next game to kill the dreams of Toxin and Cowboy and make it to finals himself. Which could be our... No, I'm sorry. We did have a Jax. It's Undead Jim. Sorry. I was going to say it's our first Jax, but it's definitely wrong.
Rude. Shout out to Undead Jim.
Dude, I don't remember who we had last week. You think I can remember back in Season 2 finals? I don't remember who our matches were earlier today. No, shout out to Undead Jim. He's a great Jax. I loved his meterless conversion. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
So, it's just... We saw Jupiter earlier in the season, and we didn't see the Jupiter that we were that I had seen at previous majors. Like, he is an absolute freight train when he gets going, and he was like that in Justice as well. But seeing his jacks and the fact that he plays wrestler and he stays true to wrestler just gets me feeling, you know, some different sorts of ways.
Well, to be fair, we did see him in the last time we saw him was in week 1, and he did run through the entire bracket until he ran into Sonic Fox, and then that was not good.
But I have not seen an ass whooping of Dragon like that in a long time.
Yeah, pretty much ever. But I mean, regardless, Dragon is still guaranteed for finals. He's got a lot of points. He'll be fine.
I'm sorry. That was an incredible match. Dragon is still a ridiculous threat, but it feels good. So there are still there's one chance left. If you guys want to qualify and have not been doing well in the Pro League for whatever reasons, we still have Combo Breaker. Brad, hit him with some knowledge.
All right, guys. So as you know, Combo Breaker is going on this weekend, May 27th through the 29th, and the top spot at Combo Breaker will receive a spot in finals. Now, if that player has already qualified through points, then the spot will go to the next eligible player. If you guys want more information about how to watch Combo Breaker, you guys can check us out on Twitter at ESL Mortal Kombat. You guys can also check Combo Breaker at Combo Breaker FGC. Now, guys, unfortunately, we are going to go to a quick commercial break, but make sure you stay tuned because we got the rest of MKX Pro League Finals coming up real quick.
And we are back for the semifinals of the final week of Season 3 of the ESL MKX Pro League.
That's right, and it's going to be a good match. Destroyer versus Hayate. It's going to be a very futuristic matchup there. Can
Destroyer crush yet another dream tonight? That is the question. We just witnessed an incredible set between Jupiter and Dragon, where Jupiter actually took it 3-0 over Dragon in a very convincing fashion of which we have not seen, I'm pretty sure, ever. I mean, I've seen Dragon play Sonic Fox and not get dominated that hard. And it wasn't necessarily that Dragon was like out of it. I think it was Jupiter was reading him at every damn angle.
Yep, well, once Jax gets that offense started, it doesn't matter what character you're fighting against. Well, I guess Goro maybe, but it doesn't really matter if you're Alien or if you're Quan Chi, because your armor's getting broken one way or another.
And it was just really solid pressure, but again, Dragon is one of our top seeds for a reason. He's been incredibly dominant over this entire season, and not only the Challenger Cup and the Pro League, and he will be making his way to the finals. Jupiter now has to fight for his life against Scar, and right now, Hayate needs to fight for these points to make sure that he's seeded for the finals himself.
And Destroyer, no chance at all of making it.
No,
so
not in the Pro League.
He's fighting for money and to kill dreams.
He's fighting to be a complete dick to everyone else.
All right, Destroyer starting off with the momentum, and here was that corner pressure that won him the entire set against Nubkicks.
Yep. But Hayate is fighting out of the corner now, getting his offense started, and ooh, I like the way he does that. If they delayed wake up, he goes for a check with the down 3. If they don't, he gets the overhead.
Wow, he's spending all of his meter on that combo with 41% before Destroyer broke. I don't like that break. I mean, it did prevent him the knockdown, but almost all the damage of that combo was already done. Nice. Canceled right into the throw. And now Hayate used up a lot of meter that round. He still has a bar, though. He still does have the meter advantage.
He is down around, though. Starting off the game, Circuit Destroyer is doing very well.
Now, normally we're used to Hayate being the one to out-pressure everybody, but right now he's being put on the offense, or I'm sorry, on the defense.
Yeah.
And we'll see how he deals with being in that situation.
Again, the jumping, like, it worked out, but there's going to come a point, we saw it against Cowboy, where he actually lost because he jumped himself in the corner. He's got to stop doing that.
All right, here's the pressure. Oh, and gets hit by the low. Nice. I love how he guarantees himself that jump in. Now, I believe there are some options to anti-air him right there, but nobody's done it so far. All right, hard knockdown. What's the mix-up?
Again, going with a down 3 overhead tech. I like that.
That overhead has hit Destroyer nearly every single time.
Nice damage, 40%. Oh, and that's going to do it. Yeah. Circuit Destroyer taking that game.
Now, Hayate got a lot of damage every single time that he got a chance, but Destroyer just controlled the pace of the match so well the entire time. So
really, really crispy cancels, good pressure. I like the way he's incorporating those grabs. And he's not doing it after, like we see some players, well, they'll play a run cancel character like Johnny, or even Heavy Weapons or Liu Kang, and they'll always grab after like a certain string is canceled. Always. Not so much the case here with Destroyer. He's mixing it up very well.
Yeah, Hishku-ten has a bunch of different kind of weird strings that you can cancel out of, and you don't expect it. Also, his cancels don't have the animation of run canceling a move because they're so fast. They also don't move you forward at all.
He just kind of lifts his shoulder
right,
ever so slightly.
So reacting
like
to the
animation.
Boogie
Nights, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the Hishku Tango.
Stop!
I don't know.
Stop! Just leave it. Like, I put something out there that isn't completely cringeworthy, and then you just crap all over it. There's no need for it, Evan.
Just doing my job. Wow, this is the pit. The pit looks so cool on training stage. I don't think I've ever seen that angle.
Yeah, all that blue looks gorgeous, my man.
All right, hard knockdown from Hayate. Finally blocking that overhead. Now he should start doing the low.
To be fair, if he didn't, I would have been pretty upset because that was the same mix-up like three different times.
At least 3. Nice, gets the conversion off of that 4-3 into the hard knockdown. This should be a full conversion.
Oh, yes, it will be. And nice keeping it in the corner and keeping it standing. But Hayate is going to eat that armor.
Now, Hayate, we have noticed, is very, very, very good at baiting armor, but he's been hit by every single armor so far this set.
And that was actually really lucky that Hayate took that round.
Round 2.
Yeah. At the end of it there, Circuit dropped his cancel or he dropped his low laser, and he actually gave Hayate that opportunity to counter poke.
Oh! Jumps right into this with no conversion from Destroyer. Nice, there we go. Some more of those mix-ups, and Hayate just not blocking lower, trying to poke.
Oh my goodness,
he's been hit by 6 of those in a row. This could be the kill right here. Doesn't go for the full conversion. Just looking for pressure. Oh, ooh, that
what?
That jump 4 actually kept him out of the corner on a hit. Now, maybe that's what he's been trying to do this whole time, but I guess it just doesn't work on block, only on hit. All right, and a great armor to start off the game. Destroyer just
destroying.
He is. Now, Destroyer was just very recently picked up by Circuit Esports, and he's showing that he was a worthy pick. He hasn't been in top 8 so far, but right now he's just blowing through a bunch of really strong players with that pressure. And there we go. Great armor, going to put him back in the corner. Of course, he can switch sides every time he lands that move. And all he's going to need pretty much is chip right here. Oh, dropped the third hit of the string.
Wow, right now, Destroyer is 2 games above Hayate, one of the most impressive players we've seen within this last year of this game's release.
We haven't seen Hayate lose this badly to anybody. We're seeing a lot of strange upsets today. I mean, seeing Dragon get 3-0'd, potentially seeing Hayate get 3-0'd. And
oh, I got it. It's all the collusion happening. that has to be what it is.
Yeah, Hayate's like, oh yeah, dude.
He's like, you know what?
He's like, I'm gonna help Destroyer qualify for finals.
Yeah, like,
no,
get out of here.
Yeah.
Seriously though, what is going on?
It's a weird week. But I mean, that's how the game is still evolving. We're still at a point in this game's life where we're seeing different character choices, we're seeing different playstyle changes, and honestly, the game still has a lot of life left in it. I mean, look at us. We're seeing Destroyer, who brings back Hishku-ten. We haven't seen Hishku-ten for quite a while. Hishku-ten did get some buffs after we saw mostly, I'd say, Forever King using a lot of Hishku-ten.
Yeah, it was Forever King.
Yeah, but this character is still extremely strong, and it's nice to see how he fits into the meta.
Fits quite nice right now, I would say.
Oh yeah, making all the right reads. Hard knockdown. I love how he ends in forward 4, that big boot, because it is a very long knockdown. It's actually not a hard knockdown.
Again,
despite the fact I keep saying that.
It worked out for him, but like I feel like it shouldn't be.
Nice block on the overhead low. Ooh, just gets hit by the low sword recall. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I know words. Oh, and again getting hit by the armor. Hayate is taking so much damage from armor.
This is so weird to watch. I mean, Hayate, again, never seen him get dominated like this.
Yeah, and Destroyer already on match point.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, nice. There we go. Finally baiting armor, but no punish. Is he going to get the conversion? Drops the conversion.
To be fair, in Hayate's defense, so that was kind of an awkward hit in the air.
It was, but still, I mean, generally we see Hayate make a lot of really great conversions with his character because he's just so comfortable with his character.
Really nice blocks, though, from Destroyer right now. And as I say that, of course, every time.
Nice hard knockdown. And baits the armor. There we go. Finally starting to see that armor baited. Going for the hard knockdown. All he needs is chip right here.
Yep, can't backdash that. Good stuff. So Hayate is fighting to stay in here. He needs these points.
And that backdash was a good choice by Destroyer. I mean, he couldn't backdash that string, but you might as well try something, right?
Right, because
we
he
say
wasn't
that every
sit there
time.
and block.
Right. I mean, take free guaranteed chip? No, I don't want it. And at the very least, it took him a little bit further away. And this zoning war definitely does go to HQ10. HQ10 is still an extremely strong zoner, even though we don't see Destroyer play that playstyle very much.
Okay, so now Hayate this is what I love that we always see from Hayate. He starts going in, and then as soon as he feels it's necessary, he backs up and he starts, you know, playing the zoning game.
And that was a little bit of a missed punish on that enhanced callback. Nice.
Beautiful. That is the Hayate we know.
And there we go, Hayate taking that momentum back, getting his own pressure going. That's what he really needs to do. If he can keep the pressure going the entire time, he will have a really good chance against Destroyer, especially because that armor from Predator is not that fast. It is very damaging, but he needs to adapt to that. We haven't seen him armor break it a single time, even though it was one of the slower armor moves in the game. Maybe do more 1-1s on Wake Up. I don't know, back 1-1,
He did
Meteor.
bait it, though. He
has baited it
the last couple times. He did finally show some signs of life by baiting that Wake Up.
That is true, and like you said, you could just block.
Yeah. And I think
Whatever
he did block one of them.
He did. He blocked a few of them.
Yeah.
So that was some good adaptation, but Destroyer still just needs to take one game off of this pressure. All right, go still. Destroyer still one game away from advancing to finals here. Finals for this week, not finals. Again, he cannot make it to Season 3 finals. He does not have enough points, even if he wins today. All right, that lovely run under combo that Hayate loves doing in the corner. Ending in that projectile just to take some plus frames, sort of a Johnny Cage situation.
And that's another thing we haven't seen from Hayate is those staggered streams.
That's true. A lot of his pressure has been stopped just because Destroyer gets hit by it or jumps out and gets hit by a strange part of it.
Yeah.
A lot of time we see Ronin do a lot of pressure regarding like throwing the sword down and recalling it without doing the hit, but we just haven't seen that almost at all this time.
Correct.
Shout out to Tom Brady. Correct.
Round 2.
Should do an entire broadcast where we just cast like Tom.
What? No. Tom's got his own style, man. He can't be replicated.
That's true. It's impossible. It accepts no imitators.
I love Tom, man.
All right, and we're getting this pressure started from Destroyer. Hayate poking out, but can he create some space?
And he's starting to stagger those strings. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful confirm. Here we go. Hayate is trying to bring it back in very convincing fashion.
And Destroyer tried that backdash again. It didn't work. It was almost the exact same space on the stage, too. All right, we get some pressure going.
The giant stop sign that is... Never mind. I'm just going to hold that thought. I was going to say that is that corner pressure from Hishkiten, and Hayate's put his finger up. He's like, hold on. Wait, I'm not done.
Yeah, that was so one-sided for Destroyer, and that last match was maybe like 10 seconds. Yeah. The entire match.
Okay, so again, it was just weird seeing Hayate get dominated like that because we've never really seen that. And now this is the Hayate that we know and love that is just obnoxious to play against, but very fun to watch.
And one thing that we did touch upon a little bit in the Challenger Cup finals was we were talking about the idea of if you are advanced somehow, either through winners or, for instance, in a bye right now, like how Hayate technically got a bye against Sonic Fox, you may not be as warmed up as somebody who has been playing through their matches. I mean, Destroyer just got off of a high-energy match against Nupcakes that went 3-2, so he's already in the mindset. It might have taken Hayate a little bit more time to kind of get things going, especially with such a fast-paced, pressure-oriented character.
Agreed, he needed to wake up, and wake up he did, but still, Circa is playing still quite well in spite of Hayate's elevated playstyle.
Ooh, that almost missed.
Yeah.
Missed a few hits right there. Still combos, though.
And a break from Circa, and he's trying to get back full screen to zone, but Hayate is not letting up, even from the other side of the screen. I love this.
Almost got the conversion right there, just a little bit too far. Destroyer needs to stop jumping when he throws that out.
That's what I'm talking about. The jumping is going to eventually get him killed. If not, it already did in this round. And now, Hayate from reverse match point.
Yeah, match point himself in a really great position here, but there we go. That was Destroyer's strongest advantage in the Shinnok matchup earlier. Armoring through those projectiles, side switching, getting the full combo. But now he's on defense again. Nice. Again, Hayate not baiting the armor.
Very close on breaking that, but unfortunately not able to. And now Hayate stuck in the corner against Predator. This is where we... Ooh, that was a very ballsy poke.
Back 1, back 1-1, back 1, back 1, back 1-1.
But hey, that's really smart pressure though.
No, it is. That is great. That is
and
definitely
great range.
Ronin's. It's his best stagger string. Oh, I think he tried to wake up with EX projectile right there, but that does not have armor.
And there it is, Hayate.
Hayate times that meaty perfectly. Ends with the brutality, which we very rarely get to see, and Hayate coming back from reverse match points.
Wow.
That looked like that was over for him.
Wow, wow, wee, wow. That was good golly gumdrops. That was a comeback for the ages. Why are you looking at me like that?
This isn't Godspeed. Godspeed died last week. This is just a robot we made to imitate Godspeed. It's working really well.
No, but honestly, that was an incredible set between Hayate and Destroyer. Destroyer was playing out of his mind the first 2 games, and even into the 3rd game, taking that first round away from Hayate. But then Shin Hayate woke up from his slumber, and he brought it all the way back.
And one of the biggest things that Hayate started doing was zoning himself, which is really ironic because he's Ronin Takeda zoning against Hishikuten Predator, but Hayate is so good at his zoning game. Honestly, every single time that we've seen him this season, he has won in the zoning game because he's super comfortable with it. He's actually a great zoning player, just in general, and not too many people are used to fighting against the Ronin zoning game.
I think what it is he's just very aware and very intelligent in using his tools.
Yeah, well, he's been a character loyalist since the very beginning of the game, so I mean, you'd have to expect that he has a lot of experience in that zoning game.
So again, amazing job to Hayate. He's going to move to the finals, which means my man is guaranteed. But now it all comes down to this next match. Will Jupiter be able to snag himself that spot, get not only himself, but his team into the top 16 ESL Season 3 finals, or will Scar crush him like he has crushed so many dreams in the past?
And this is, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the most important match of the entire night. Like I said, the stakes for this match are Scar, if he wins it, he will be number 1 seed. He will be number 1 seed, which is huge. You want to be number 1 seed, or for NA, I should say. And if Jupiter wins, he qualifies for finals and kills the dream of Toxin and Wound Cowboy.
So, I mean, yeah, it's a double-edged sword because, you know, as far as Noble is concerned, of course they would love Jupiter to be in there, but by him qualifying, he then knocks out Toxin. So it's like one or the other.
That's true. I mean, you just gotta...
And CR, just everyone is CR in the finals. So, I mean...
I wonder how many CR we actually have in the finals. We need to count on that.
I think it's Sonic Fox, obviously. We have Dragon, Wound, potentially. And then Gun Show, unfortunately, not enough points.
Yeah, I guess that's it so far. We've got 2, potentially 3.
But it's just like throughout the weeks, we've had so much CR.
We have. It's been CR's been running the show, but things could change here. Like I said, Scar might take first seed, be the first CR player not to have first seed.
I don't think my heart is ready for this match.
This is going to be a very special match, special forces match between 2 high-pressure characters. That honestly, this is gonna be crazy.
You feel good about yourself?
I don't ever feel good about myself. Now, the best advantage that Sonya's going to have in this matchup is the fact that she does have the Midos Wake Up that's invincible, so all of these armor-breaking setups that we did see...
are kind of null and void.
Yeah, and I'm totally wrong on that because he chose Covert Ops, and I didn't even get a chance to realize that.
I like where your head was at.
Right, it made sense for a minute. And this is going to be... Okay, now the fact that he chose Covert Ops, we did see that against Hayate last week.
Oh my goodness. And this is... I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is... Oh, the range!
That was the absolute perfect spacing.
Hold
touched her toes.
Straight up.
Oh, and again, 1-2-4 on her whiff. That is so bad, and Jupiter has missed that a few times so far.
But see,
the Jupiter...
Again, that's what's so dangerous about Wrestler. You do 1-2, that could either lead to 3, that can lead to down 3, that can lead to 1-2-4, that could be into command grab, or it could just be 1-2 into overhead dash punch. Like, there's so many things you have to worry about with this character.
Or projectile, you forgot, the plus on block projectile.
Yeah, well, here, hold this projectile that's super plus on block.
All right, this is a big combo here, not going to quite be the kill, goes for the hard knockdown. Ooh, catches him on the knee.
That was a nice conversion, though.
Oh, Jupiter loves that knee. Jupiter admitted that he uses the knee a little bit too much. Look at that knee.
Look at that knee. Nice. There is a gap. Jupiter has found it. I love the side switch with the 4-3. Oh,
there's the tick throw. Now that is especially good with meter, because now it works on hits too. It actually combos if you spend meter.
Oh, nice air-to-air though. Scar is, oh, that could have been huge, and now Scar going to get a nice opportunity and is going to push Jupiter all the way to the corner.
That was great spacing by Scar to just be right outside of that command grab range. Ooh, no conversion. This could do it.
Yeah, and that is actually going to do it. So Scar is going to take the first game, but Jupiter was very commanding in that first round.
Jupiter must have nerves of steel if he's going to play well in this matchup, because he is fighting for a chance to be flown out to Season 2 finals.
To hang out with me.
Yeah, of course.
Have you seen my brother Lance?
we could get that for real this season finals.
Yes!
Wow.
We totally could. Shoutouts to Dab, my other noble brother. Unfortunately, not doing so hot this season. But, I mean, hopefully he's going to Combo Breaker. I don't know for sure. Noble, please send that man to Combo Breaker. I know it's already kind of too late, but...
Actually, doing really well this week in particular. I believe he did finally start using Tarkat and Alien.
Okay.
And he just barely lost to Slayer. I believe it was 3-2. I could be wrong on that. But it was a close match, and he did make it rather far in the bracket this week, so I'm glad to see him getting back up to shape.
Right now, though, Scar is finding all the openings on Jupiter's defense, and he's baiting Wake-Ups very well, but Jupiter's trying to fight back in nice blocks.
Ooh. Beautiful. Scar's defense is 100%.
And that's gonna be a combo.
You should get over 40% for this.
So much damage off of the EX Garrote.
Very nice, and throwing him back in the corner for that stage advantage. Scar just so smart. I mean, this is basically what Jupiter was doing to Dragon this last set, but opposite.
Scar, don't tase me right now, bro. Don't tase me.
Right now, I'm telling you, man, Toxin and Cowboy are the biggest Scar fans in the world.
I bet.
They've got like banners and like #1 fingers just sitting there.
Big foam. Oh my goodness. Jupiter just flawless Scar. I'm just going to point that out. I'm just going to casually throw that out.
I mean, it happened so fast. It was within one terrible joke. I didn't even get a chance to react to that. All right, gets over that. Dive kick right there might have actually punished that ground pound.
Scar is sitting on a full stick of butter, though. 3 bars again. That mix-up has not worked twice now for Jupiter.
But no full conversion from Scar. Still gets the corner, and again, the dropped combo. Scar is missing out on a lot of combos.
Plus, nice. Nice. That was so intelligent from Jupiter.
It wasn't. Oh, Jupiter with those great armor reads again.
Immediate break. This round is suddenly looking very good for Jupiter.
Oh, that should be a full conversion.
It's not going to kill, but it's going to do quite a bit of damage, getting very close.
Oh, what? Oh, that was still a beautiful delayed wake up. He delayed wake up, made the second hit with, and before the third hit, he hit him with the down three, interrupting it.
Hit him with the down 3.
Hit him with the down 3.
Yo, get in there, Evan. That's my bet. What's up?
But he wasn't able to take that advantage and work with it, so this could go either way, and the stakes are so huge. This match is the highest stake match of the entire season.
I agree, and this season has been a tumultuous roller coaster, to say the least, with so many players at the cusp of getting that top 7 spot. Oh my goodness. The top 8 spot. Wait, no, it is top 6? Top 6.
Top 6 for
top
NA.
6 spot, that's right, because I forgot one of them is from Combo Breaker.
Yep, it's top 6 for North America, 1 spot for Combo Breaker, 1 spot for the Latin American offline cup.
That was in Master Santiago, Chile.
Which went to George Edward, and then we got 7 from Europe and 1 for CIS Challenger Cup.
Yep. Again, oh, he tried to convert off that knee.
He can normally, but I think he just mistimed it a little bit.
So one thing I have noticed, though, is that the air-to-airs from Scar are way crispier than Jupiter's. He's landed almost, in fact, every air-to-air combo.
Sonya's jumping 2 is one of the best air-to-air moves in the game, and Jax actually, his air-to-airs are not that great, but especially in Wrestler, he can use jump kick and cancel it into the air throw, which is something we almost never see Jupiter do.
I've never really seen any Jax do that, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, no, it's true, but it's very surprising because we do see that a lot from a lot of other characters.
Yeah.
And it's a very nice hard knockdown.
We even see
it adds
that
a
from
lot of
Sonya
damage.
sometimes.
That's true. You forget she has an air throw.
Yeah.
Wait, does she have an air throw? Yeah,
she does. She does. She
like,
can,
right?
Yeah, she,
We just don't see air throws very much.
Cassie has one too, right?
Yeah, and in Brawler she can convert off.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so hard knockdown here in the corner. All right, this should be the kill right here. Oh no, wait, I thought he used meter right there. Did
so many Garrotes.
Make a mistake?
All right, now Jupiter is fighting back, and that's gonna do it.
No, 1 more hit from Chip.
That's gonna do it. It's over.
Oh, and the down two. Very nice. Just ran up.
I saw that coming a mile away.
If only Jupiter did, he wouldn't be on his last game here. He needs to win 2 in a row for his season
Oh my goodness.
3 finals life.
The amount of pressure on this man is overwhelming.
This is the type of excitement that this league brings. We have players that they tried their hardest, but I mean, think about it. He's sitting there at his house playing for such huge stakes. The chance to be flown out to Los Angeles, play in front of thousands, I mean, I don't know, tens, hundreds of thousands of people, who knows, and fight for
10,000 people.
$200,000.
Yeah, they don't know about the new venue. Did I say too much already?
The new venue? Yeah, they do know about the new venue.
I'm just kidding.
Relax. Dude, you guys got to see this new venue. It's great. All right, so Jupiter needs to take this offense and just roll with it.
Jump back. Interesting. And now he's in the corner. I don't know about that decision.
Oh, and he just gets opened up again. That meter did not work out well for him. Ooh, going for the mix-up. Right, now
punish, though. Very good punish.
He delayed that overhead right there because the low is just a little bit slower, so a lot of people tend to block high and then low, especially because they're trying to kind of fuzzy block the second hit of the overhead low string.
Because you can react to the cartwheel.
Wow, just immediately arms after the knee. There was not even an attempt to punish by Scar
That should do this round. Yes, it is. Jupiter.
Round 2. Fight.
Use that branch, Jupiter, if you use it.
Ooh, he almost accidentally put himself in the corner right there. All right, very nice. Scar just canceling the stance, trying to bait armor right there. But, I mean, an armored command grab would have hit him either way. Whoa!
Oh, that actually worked out really well for Jupiter. Now he has the corner position, and he's going to get a nice bit of damage here. And what's the mix-up? Neutral jump punch.
Nice bait on that.
Good stuff.
Punch could have been a little bit, would have gotten a lot more damage, but jump kick still works, and it would have left him plus even if it was blocked. Oh, and no punish on that.
That's going to confirm. Nice.
Jax is so great at confirming off of every single hit out of the air.
He's like Johnny Cage.
Oh,
that was sick!
He drops it, but still gets the jump kick.
Jupiter's going to tie it. I can't do this. My chesticles.
Oh, man. It's going to come down to... It's all coming down to this for so many people, different people's fates. I mean, this is a life-changing event, and it's a life-changing event for anybody involved, and everybody wants to be there.
I would say so. Jupiter is literally 1 game away from confirming his spot to come hang out with me.
And Scar is...
Scar's going to be hanging out with me anyways.
Yeah, Scar's 100% going to be hanging out with you. You can take him around town and have a good time or whatever.
Tell you what, if you can get yourself through right now, Jupiter, I will take you to Six Flags. Come on.
I don't know if we'll have time.
Ride some roller coasters.
Jupiter with a really strong start here. He's already taking the momentum, taking Scar all the way to the corner. Oh, nice block on that. Now, that is full combo punishable now. They did nerf it on block a little bit.
Ooh, getting hit by the command grab.
Just going for a reset there. Again, no punish on the knee. The knee is very, very hard to punish. Not that bad on block.
Oh, he almost read that with the ground pound, but Scar getting over it and now punishing. What's the Oki? Just goes for a sweep. Wait, that was down 4, right?
Yes.
Why am I?
Or I don't know. Her down 4 and her sweep look almost.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what was that?
So it's sort of hard to tell on block. But I think it's down 4.
Might do it if he ends it with a command grab. And he does! Jupiter!
Jupiter's now on match point to make it to Season 3 Finals with a huge comeback from the very end of the season. I mean, we very rarely got to see him this season, so if he makes this, that would be a huge surprise.
He only made 2 weeks.
Oh, no, with punish on that wake up. Scar's been reading those so well, but not a punish.
I can't watch. I'm not watching anymore. Closing my eyes.
All right, Scar with some corner pressure. He needs to tie it up right here. Oh, doesn't quite get over the projectile. Jackson's projectile hits so high in the air. No full conversion off of the low hitting him out of the air either. Oh, empty jump low in the throw.
That could have been a huge down 2 for Jupiter.
And this is match point for both players with life-changing stakes on the line. If Jupiter wins this, gets to finals.
If Scar wins, he becomes the top seed.
And Jupiter needs to get out of this corner. Wow, he managed to jump, so there's no full conversion off of the dive kick.
That was such a desperate knee. Don't you crack on me, Jupiter.
Great punish on the low. We haven't seen the low out of the stance almost this entire set, so that was great by Scar, but a great block by Jupiter. All right, no full conversion, just taking advantage. No, the anti-air misses from Scar.
Jupiter now with the corner pressure. What's he going to do? Command grab. This is getting very close. Scar getting baited out.
One more hit. Oh, he sweeps, but there's no whip punish. Oh, what are the mix-ups? This should be a full combo conversion here.
This is.
Scar is at chip life, but he has a chance. Oh,
he goes for the low.
Jupiter needs to break right here, or that will be the kill.
Oh my goodness!
This will be the killer! Oh no! It's with the air throw. Jupiter 1 hit away. Scar making an amazing comeback to take first seed. Jupiter was 5% away from making it to season finals, but Scar, with an incredible clutch, is going to ruin that dream, and oh, that was so incredibly close. What a great set. Oh, how you feeling there, man?
Great job to Scar.
That is, and Scar will be taking first seed, so that guarantees our top 3 seeding points for finals. It's going to be Scar in first place, and Dragon and Sonic's tied for second. I'm not exactly sure offhand how we handle ties, so we will get that information to you at some point, but that means that our finals are going to be Scar versus Hayate.
Scar versus Hayate. Just give me a second. Congratulations to Scar, playing absolutely amazing. Jupiter just was so close to closing it out.
Just need
finals.
A little bit of damage.
Finals, you're gonna want to be there. Brad, tell us about the finals.
All right, guys. So finals is coming up in about 2.5 weeks. It is almost here. I know you guys are responsible and got your tickets already. Doors open at 9 a.m. I know it's a little early for some of you, but seating is first come, first serve. So make sure you're here early to get those front row seats. If for some reason you guys don't have your tickets already, you need to head over to mkx3.eventbrite.com right now. Pick up 1 ticket for yourself, 2 for your grandma. They're selling out fast. And again, that's mkx3.eventbrite.com for tickets. I'm personally really looking forward to seeing Sonic Fox. Evan, Dustin, who are you guys looking forward to?
I don't know. My favorite was just knocked out.
Oh, I mean, I'm looking forward to Hayate
we don't have favorites. There's no bias here.
There are going to be a ton of great matches regardless.
There's going to be a ton of bias.
Let's be
honest. Being biased
you
is
never
fun.
commentate bias. Never.
No, not at all.
No,
so
never even
that's going to set us up for the finals. Orbit Hayate versus the unsponsored hero in Scar. We're going to have the finals of the final week of the ESL MKX Pro League. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the final match of the ESL MKX Pro League Season 3. Not only do we have this incredible final match to look forward to, but since Jupiter didn't make it to the finals, we are going to have a tiebreaker match to see who's going to get qualified from the Pro League. It's either going to be CR's Wound Cowboy or Noble's Beyond Toxin.
Yes, and that will be after this final match. So normally we do end the stream, after finals, but we're going to bring that one to you guys live. So we're going to see another live match to see who qualifies for finals. And oh, that one's going to be crazy too.
So, before we get to that match, we have the finals. It's going to be Orbit Hayate versus the sponsorless, nameless Scar.
This, for some reason, I really hope he's sponsored by the time finals comes around. If he's not, that would be a huge
what?
waste.
I'll tell you what, Scar.
Number one.
If you don't get sponsored by the finals, I will sponsor you. Team Godspeed. That comes with an all-inclusive package of a vacation and 1 free massage.
RDK,
Yo, bringing it back. RDK Scar, let's go.
Oh, that's old school. All right, so we're going into finals here. Now, this is a repeat of the finals from last week. It was a very close set, but we saw a lot of strange character picks from Scar. Scar did go Smoke partway through, and Smoke worked out extremely well for him. But even then after that, he switched to Covert Op Sonya, and those parries worked out super well for him. Oh, and it looks like we may see Hat Trick again. This is the... Oh, but
I get to see Hat Trick!
But more than that, we are... Is this Ancestral?
What the...
Wait, is this... I think this is Ancestral.
This is Ancestral.
Now, I do know that this is Hayate's secondary character.
Yeah, he played against us when we were doing the whole connection test.
Right, and he's got a pretty good Ancestral. Yeah. Now, this is...
What? I get to see Hat Trick!
I mean, at this point, this is finally this is pretty much the only time in the entire season where we have a match that the seeding doesn't matter, or maybe it does matter.
No,
actually.
it does matter.
Hayate might...
For Hayate, absolutely.
25 points might not matter for Hayate, so this might be a money-only match.
Yo, my man Scar! Come over to my team!
A little history here for Godspeed. He has never been able to cast a Scar playing Hat Trick. No. Last season, we were off camera, and we had Josh and Brian cast the one time he used Hat Trick to beat Sonic Fox, and then last week he
I almost died.
Yeah.
So
and then
here
Scar
I am.
uses Hat Trick like the whole tournament. And Scar's Hat Trick looking amazing. Scar winning 2 tournaments in a row at the end of the season would be a huge boon for him going into finals, like as far as momentum goes. I think it's such a weird choice that we're seeing Hayate play Ancestral here, but oh, very
maybe
nice.
not.
Or just raw dive kick, no conversion off of it. Oh,
okay.
Just hits with the second hit of that.
Scar getting the grab, and now he's gonna have Hayate in the corner. Oh,
very nice answer, but no conversion at all.
That was cute.
Could you at least try?
Nice, hits him with the overhead in the low here. Here's the full combo.
Loads up another arrow for the mix-up, doesn't get it, and switches his arrows yet again. Now, okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I know that the blue one freezes them for recaps for a combo.
Right.
The fire one is just like a big damage one, correct? And then the purple one...
The purple one drains meter from the opponent.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Because I've never really seen Ancestral.
Yeah, Ancestral is the arrow variation. On top of gaining the ability to buff his arrows for a while, he has air arrows. Wow, thank you. Perfect timing, Hayate. I'm glad you're here right next to me somehow.
That's the first time the commentator's curse has actually worked in favor of the commentator.
Yeah, so he's got 2 angles of downward arrows, and he's also got a low arrow. So he's just got a bunch of different arrow options. You can either load combo starting arrows, which are the blue arrows, and try to get full combos off all of your zoning.
He reminds me a lot of Green Arrow from Injustice.
Very much so. Definitely inspired by.
Yeah.
Or the fire arrows are just very good at zoning by themselves. They do, I believe, 3% chip per
Oh, that
block.
combo was so sick, but he doesn't get to confirm. He ran out of stamina. A lot of bad memories of Green Arrow. Evo, top 8, by the way.
All right.
Damn you, Chris G.
And both of these players just trying to do things with stamina, but neither one has it. Or one hit from death for either player here.
Oh, wait,
recall
he
didn't
goes for
hit.
the grab, but Scar immediately punishing. Oh, no.
And Hayate tries to jump out, but doesn't get out in time.
I think Hayate is going to switch to Ronin, and if for whatever reason Scar is forced back to Sonya, I feel that if Hayate is given the chance again, he will once again do Ancestral. I think that was honestly a pick for Sonya, and Scar didn't give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, we did last week see Hayate very strongly defeat his Kung Lao with Takeda, but no, we're seeing Ancestral again. I don't know. I mean, hey, you know what? This is the last match to close out the season. Have fun.
I think Hayate is just elated that he's making it to the finals at this point. He knows he's confirmed. That's huge.
Actually, I mean, another thing here is this is a very high-pressure tournament scenario, and now that Hayate knows that he's qualified, maybe he's thinking...
Does Ancestral work?
Well, does Ancestral work?
Yeah.
Also, maybe he doesn't want to give Scar any more experience against his Ronin.
Right.
Like I said, Hayate is a player that if you don't know how to play exactly against him, other Ronin experience won't help you that much.
And I want to point this out. That's not collusion. That's strategy. You do not bring out your best hand at the start of an event. You will always save that until you need it the most at the end when it matters.
Oh, man, but this hat trick pressure is so cool.
Yeah, we saw Sonic Fox do that very early in the season when he knew he was confirmed he was top seed. He tried Gunslinger against Slayer and it didn't work, and he's like, all right, well, that's not going to work. And I guarantee you he'll pull something out that we haven't seen it at the finals.
Yeah, especially knowing that both of these players will be at finals, we now have to worry about that.
That's a huge strategy.
Round 2, fight.
But I gotta say, the Ancestral doesn't seem like it's working out too great so far.
Not at all, let's be honest.
Lesson learned. Oh, sick conversion. Nope, doesn't go for hard knock. Teleport setup. I don't know if I like that. He does put himself in the corner
against a character that has amazing mid-range.
Oh, and that was an accidental breaker on the armored move that does it twice. Oh, I don't know what's going on here.
He was signing something from his face.
No conversion from the low. Nice block on the overhead and the low. Now that low arrow is
all
unsafe.
over this.
That is one of the biggest issues with Ancestral.
I love that brutal.
That is one of the best.
And I
in the
actually
game.
got to see it live.
I know, and commentate it. No, that is one of the biggest weaknesses of Ancestral is the fact that it doesn't have anything safe to end its strings with.
Yeah, that's true. And on top of that, Scar has all the pressure in the world to work with, knowing that. I mean, if your strings aren't going to be ended with anything, there's no gimmick there.
And it's the only variation of Kung Jin that doesn't gain an additional armored move, and on top of that, the other ones give him really good armor move. All right, Hayate
So
going
this
back
is what
to
we
the
thought. But still, this is honestly kind of dangerous for Hayate. It really is.
It is. I mean, he's just going for it at the end. I feel like at that point I would just go with something else crazy and not give him that experience that he might need for finals.
And Scar is going to be here. That's crazy. Scar's the top seed.
Scar's the #1 seed. He was second place in Season 2 finals, so it's not that surprising, but he didn't look like that was going to happen, and then we saw a lot of really early outs these past 2 weeks, partially because of Scar, from Dragon and Sonic Fox. And that's a huge accomplishment. And the thing is, he didn't take first seed off of just placing well a few times. He did it off of consistency.
Yeah.
He's won two tournaments, which is less than the other 2 of the top 3 seeds. He just did it off of placing consistently well every week. And consistency is huge.
Wow, this is dominating from Scar. My goodness. Stop the carnage.
Maybe they won't give him any taste of his gameplay anyway. All right, full conversion here. 4 into recall. Nope, it's the breaker. But still, great conversion.
This also could be part of Hayate's plan. He's like, hey man, look, I'm not very good. I just got here because I was lucky.
You don't have to train against me. No, I mean, it's hard to get out of pressure. And Hayate's falling to pressure a little bit often today anyway.
Yeah.
All right, there's that zoning. Ooh, great run up into standing 1 and the nice side switch combo. On top of that,
Hayate doesn't have a sword.
Yeah, and that takes away his fastest wake-up move. Oh, this should be huge damage. Oh, he tried for a fun combo right there. Didn't work. This could be the kill. Hayate chooses not to spend meter. Spends it afterwards. Interesting.
Okay, yeah. Collusion.
All right, so this is match point for Scar still. I'm sorry, I actually said that he won 2 in a row, but he actually technically hasn't won 2 in a row yet.
You assumed
I know,
that the man has already beaten Hayate.
I'm so sorry.
That's rude as hell.
No, Hayate is a friend of mine and maybe my favorite player, actually, just in general. So.
We shared a room. I snorted in this man's
I'm so
room.
sorry, Hayate. I'm so sorry. Nobody deserves that. All right, but Hayate is actually bringing it back, and we did see him make a 3-0 comeback earlier in the tournament today. Oh, you cannot reflect. No moves that have that return, none of the projectiles that return like boomerangs can be reflected at all in this game. And oh no, nothing off this teleport, but this should still be the kill.
And there it is. Scar is your #1 seed going into the Season 3 ESL MKX Pro League Finals. This is huge. We have never seen someone take Sonic Fox off of his pedestal until now.
I did not think that today would go how it did. We had a crazy, crazy bracket. It
was almost like Draken didn't exist.
I know.
Where was he in the bracket?
He was the biggest player. He was the very much the favorite for ending up first seed, I would say, within this last half of the season. So I'm surprised to see him. He's there. He's tied for second seed with Sonic Fox. That's going to be crazy. That's going to mean a lot. But Scar winning completely with hat-trick in finals. Wow, dude, this could be his season. This could be the time, but we haven't seen him beat Sonic Fox this season, so who knows?
I hope he can do it in the finals. I mean, like, honestly, I'm not rooting for either Scar or Sonic Fox. I just want to see him kind of adapt against Fox and actually beat him, because we haven't seen that, and I hate watching someone lose to the same player over and over again, even if it is Sonic Fox.
which does happen a lot.
Yeah, but it's like Scar has been there so many times and he's been on the cusp. I want to just see him do well. That's really all it comes down to. Plus, he's the newest sponsored player of my team, so
of course,
there's going to be some bias.
He just doesn't know it yet.
No, he's about to know. he's going to learn today, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, but there's that crazy bracket. Sonic Fox, again, of course, unable to show up. Congratulations to him on graduating. Nubcakes barely losing 3 to Destroyer. Scar with a strong match against Aura. Jupiter absolutely dominating Dragon, who's another one of my favorite players. And he's fine, still getting to finals. Hayate, very close match against Destroyer. Scar, closest match of all time against Jupiter.
That one still stings.
That one's going down in the books.
That one still stings, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, it is what it is. Jupiter played out of his mind. I hope if he goes to Combo Breaker, he can still have a chance to qualify. There's going to be a lot of players there as well that haven't qualified, including Perfect Legend, Pig of the Hut, a lot of Season 1 and 2 veterans that were unable to qualify through the Pro League this time. It's gonna be a wild ride.
It is, and also don't forget, since Jupiter did not make top 2, the tournament's not over yet. This particular thing is over, but we are gonna have the tie-breaking match after this.
We are gonna have the tie-breaking match after this break.
A little bit later.
After this amazing break. We are waiting on the interview with Scar.
Yeah, hopefully he can connect again. He was hilarious last week.
Dude, he was awesome last week.
And I actually have a ton of questions I want to ask Scar. You guys are going to have to cut me off. I want to have like an hour-long conversation with Scar now.
I want to talk, if we can, to Brad real quick, if that's possible. I want to know, you're not just, you're a fighting game player. You're part of the SoCal scene. How did you feel about this week, my man?
This week was crazy. Jupiter is a player that I know very well. He's a very read-heavy player, and seeing that come to fruition in this tournament, it was great. It was very hype.
Oh, and he played Martian Injustice. You played Injustice as well. You were actually, a lot of people don't know this, but you and Osimo were the reasons that I picked up Black Adam, which I was absolutely despised for discovering the rooftop tech.
You know what, though? Before that, you were playing Aquaman,
yeah,
so I would say that you are equally a bad person for that.
Shout-outs to Theo. As well as Tom Brady. Tom Brady played Aquaman too. A lot of dirty players out here in the NRS scene, but overall these matches were nuts. I mean, my heart still aches for Jupiter, but Scar pulling through, playing absolutely amazing. Hayate, representing Orbit. Yo, my man Brad, what's up? How you doing? How do you feel right now?
Oh man, I feel lovely. I feel really lovely.
Yes. So my first, well, actually, it would be technically my second question is, how does it feel to now be sponsored by Team Godspeed? What does that mean to you?
Oh, it's a blessing, man. This is what I wanted, man. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Feel free to ignore any of
I'll send the
Godspeed's
paperwork
questions.
out. Don't worry. But Evan has some questions for you too, I guess.
All right. First of all, man, can you just give me a mental rundown of how you feel after that match against Jupiter? Because that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man, my mind went blank. I thought it was over, but I don't know why he did that back four. So I was like, okay, you want a back four? I'll take the match.
I mean, that's exactly what happened. You're right. Also,
that back four, man, then, probably would have been out of there.
Yeah. So you finally, I mean, you've always kind of been in the second place spot because of Sonic Fox, but you are now the #1 seed, which potentially means that you could avoid Fox depending on how his matches with Foxy go if he ends up playing him. So is there anything aside from Hat Trick that you may, like, is there a secret character that I'm not asking you to divulge to us, but is there something else on the side that you're planning on using that we haven't seen yet?
There's a certain character that I plan on picking up before finals, but I've been too lazy to actually go to the lab yet. But hopefully before finals is here, I have a secret character. I got somebody in mind.
Who? Okay, and
awesome.
I gotta say, or I gotta ask this last question here. You have not beaten Sonic Fox yet this season. Do you think? But I mean, right now, your first seed, you've been dominating. Do you think it's finally time for you to be able to beat him?
It's funny, man. When I first played Sonic Fox in a couple of weeks in ESL when it first began, I really didn't know the alien matchup, so that's partly why I got crushed so bad. But then I decided to pick up the character to better understand the character. I played him in a set later on, but it wasn't. I think it was streamed on my channel, and we played like a nice little set, and I played that matchup really well. And you can see how I do against Dragon and stuff like that. So I feel better in that matchup now.
Yeah, awesome. And you are definitely a player that adapts. So, again, congratulations, Scar, on the #1 seed on your second win in a row. Is there any final shout-outs you want to give? Anyone you want to mention?
Shouts out to Kombat Houston, my boys out here in Houston, Texas. Shouts out to the Scardinis once again. Everybody, if you don't know my Twitch channel, you can follow me at KHTX_Scar. That's my Twitch. Yeah, man.
Team Godspeed.
Team Godspeed.
There we go. Nice. All right. Thank you so much, Scar. We'll see you at the finals, man. Once again, congratulations. Amazing player. Amazing stuff. Bradicus, Maximus. Anything you want to let us know about those finals, my man?
You know what, guys? If you guys don't have your tickets already, make sure you head over to mkx3.eventbrite.com. Pick those tickets up now because they are selling out fast. We're going to take a quick commercial break right now, but don't go anywhere because we still have the tiebreaker match coming up real quick.
Thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in throughout these last 8 weeks. It's been an incredible ride. Last week, not so much for me, but we're finally here, and we have one more match for all of you to digest. It's going to be CR versus Noble. The last spot is going to go to either Wound Cowboy or Beyond Toxin.
Yep, this is a tiebreaker match. Both of these players are tied for points, and they're fighting for that 6th seed. They're barely there.
This is it.
Both players barely failed to make top 8 this week. Either one would have guaranteed them the top 8, but just one match each. They're short one match each, and this should be a great match.
Yeah, so they're going to play a first to 3, a best of 5 to see who's going to clinch that last spot. Noble, I know that Beyond Toxin wants to do this not only for himself, but for his sponsor to get that Noble player into the top 16 finals June 11th.
Yeah, especially after we just barely saw Jupiter with the unfortunate choke. It was the sweep heard around the world. All he needed to do was chip that out, but
even Brad said it himself. Scar was like, if you want to give me the match, like, I'm going to take it. And it's not Scar's fault. And I can't hate him specifically because I just picked him up and he's the newest member of Team Godspeed. In fact, he's the only member of Team Godspeed. I'm not even on that team because I'm not good enough to be on the team. But you know, it was Jupiter that unfortunately couldn't close that out. I thought he had it. He thought he had it. Scar thought he had it. Evan even thought he had it.
I mean, that's what happens when you choke it out. But here we go. These are the qualified players from NA. We've got Scar with first seed. Dragon and Sonic Fox tied for second seed. That's going to be huge. Noble Raptor, just picked up by Noble in fourth place.
I completely forgot about Raptor. Holy crap. I want to apologize not only to Noble, but to Raptor for completely forgetting that he was already qualified. So Noble is looking to grab their second player in the top 16. My humblest apologies. I made a mistake. But this is still huge if Noble can sneak in another player.
Yeah, of course they want to, and this is going to be a Noble versus CR match. Of course, finishing out what I was just saying is Orbit Hayate, who just qualified today, and then the last match will be from this, and then we have the Combo Breaker winner and the CIS Challenger Cup winner still undecided.
So much MKX.
I know, we have so much. Oh, it looks like we're already here.
All right, this is it. Will it be Beyond Toxin, or will it be the cowboy that is wound?
Or Phase 9, whoever Phase 9
or
is. Or
could it be Phase 9, the surprise guest?
I do believe that Cowboy is already at the Combo Breaker venue or area, so he's probably playing on somebody else's setup.
That's smart, though, for him to, for him to like already be like, look, I don't think I made it. Didn't realize that he was going to be in the situation where he could play for it. So 2 chances, just in case he does actually lose here.
And this will be a 3 out of 5 set. The winner will be the one who takes the 6th seed.
Yep.
Guaranteed. Ooh, nice down 2 out of the corner.
Beyond Toxin is playing Mystic, which is a variation that is really, really good.
Yeah, the buff that it got is huge. Now its enhanced push is safe. It drains life, drains meter, does 13%.
Why not?
It's safe.
And that's going to chip it out. Yeah, there's nothing that Cowboy could have done there.
Push is probably also a great option to try and counter Hell Sparks, which is something that very few characters have great options against.
Yeah. Nice teleport to punish the Hell Sparks raw on whiff. And here we go in the corner. Beyond Toxin is looking very strong right now.
We're going to see some corner pressure here. Nice, just goes for the throw after the down 1, resetting the situation. Now he's going to take his own zoning advantage.
Again, this is where Mystic is so strong, controlling that mid-range. Able to use push and EX push, and it has armor. Did we forget to mention that?
Now we are seeing Cowboy go Bone Shaper, which is an interesting choice. Now maybe it's because Enhanced Scoop is a great punish that starts a combo against normal push.
We see him go Bone Shaper all the time.
That's true, but he loves Imposter in a lot of matchups, and this I can
actually,
see
yeah, you're right.
Matchup.
This is because he steals EX lift.
Yeah, that is a really, really easy one to combo off of. Nice, the throw's going to put him at chip life here. What will Cowboy do to try to finish it out? Oh, neutral. Whoa, dash forward.
Nice
neutral
read.
Jump. Yeah.
Final round, fight.
I expect this match to go to the final game. This is going to be very close between 2 players that have done very well this season, and they just need to do a little bit better. There is so much riding on this. I mean, this is more than the match from Scar versus Jupiter today. This is both of these players fighting for their spot.
As opposed to 1, this is 2. What a conversion off the jump kick into the EX Soul Blast and the combo.
Ooh, jumping 4 into his 4 push. Oh, and a beautiful bait, but he does the jump attack a little bit too early right there, so it didn't correct.
Right now, Toxin, and that's going to do it. Beautiful.
Very nice trading with the projectile with his own push. Actually, potentially could have had a combo there if he didn't win the game with that.
Yeah, that's what happens if you get hit in the middle of that animation. If you're in the corner, depending on what your range is, you can't convert off that into a nice chunk of damage. I agree with you, though. I think actually Imposter would be a good switch for this. Good bait and switch.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see how good Toxin's defense is against the Vortex.
If anything, I think his best option would have... I think switching to Imposter now would have been better than till waiting for the last game.
Yeah, but I mean, it might be a last-ditch effort. That was not a one-sided match. It was very close. There were just a lot of really good reads
The last
from
round
Toxin.
was definitely 100% Toxin, but in between that, the first round.
That's true, but despite the damage, I mean, Ermac is a character that if he just makes 2 right reads, he'll kill you.
Yes.
In all variations, Mystic's damage used to be kind of lackluster, but with those last buffs, it's
definitely
one of his highest.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all one of his highest. He's going to get
Honestly,
40 meterless off of everything, every variation.
Ermac went from a character who basically only had one variation, like some other characters, where it was like really only that viable in tournament, to now he is a complete character with 3 variations that are 100% viable in tournament play.
Oh, no conversion off those Hell Sparks. He could have gotten at least a charge, and now he's going to put himself in the corner. And we're going to see that armor.
There was no reason for him to not challenge that with EX push.
Yeah,
no reason.
The enhanced Hell Sparks, or sorry, the meter burn Hell Sparks pressure is very weak against Mystic if Mystic has pressure or has meter, because yeah, there's no risk with enhanced push. It hits so high in the air, it's safe, it's literally even on block. It's not even like it's minus.
Yeah, it's 0 on block.
Yeah, and from the range that it puts you at on block, generally, Ermac has a great challenge for it. He can either push again, he can back up, he can down 1 with that 6-frame down 1. Very good options.
I almost want to see Wound Cowboy leave that 4-2-2 open-ended after the grab.
Yeah, that was something that we saw NubCakes do a lot today, and it worked out really well for him, although I guess not quite well enough.
Got him.
Oh, the jump over. Oh, wow, that was a super late air blast coming out of that block to jump kick.
Down 1 into EX push is so good.
It's such an incredible challenge because a lot of people try to push buttons after Ermac's down 1. He does have a very, very minus on block down 1.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Oh, again, that mix-up jump kick into EX blast. And that's going to do it. Wow, Beyond Toxin is trying to qualify right now, 1 game away.
And, I mean, we saw Wound Cowboy make 3rd place at the last finals. He was, I mean,
very
he did
high
extremely
placing.
well. So seeing him not make it to finals this time would be a huge surprise. But Toxin, I mean, he did okay last season, not nearly as well as he did this season, and he wants it so bad. I've been following him on social media. He's been talking about how bad he wants it. He hated himself so much when he dropped his game against NubCakes this week and lost that guaranteed spot. So the fact that he gets a chance to redeem himself here, I'm sure he is so
huge.
happy.
That's an opportunity that you're not going to get every day, and so far Beyond Toxin has 100% taken claim to that opportunity, and he's up 2 games against Wound Cowboy, arguably one of the best players this game has to offer.
Who could potentially not make it to finals. I mean, we're seeing so many great players just emerge.
Don't forget about Combo Breaker. If he does lose here, still has that chance.
That is true, absolutely. I mean, he's there already.
But yes, his pro league career will be over if he loses this.
That is true. He could definitely make the finals. You're right. And it looks like we are going to see see him stick with Bone Shaper. He was hovering over Imposter for a little bit, probably thinking the same things that we were. You know, maybe I can Vortex him. And I think that would have been the right choice. He hasn't. I mean, okay. Bone Shaper is a character that plays solid, so making a 3-0 comeback would be very difficult against a character that can, I mean, polarize a matchup so much with his damage and his mix-ups.
Right.
We haven't even seen mix-ups.
Ultimately, it is up to, I mean, Cowboy, he is in that situation, and he does know best. So,
of course. All right, there, and that's a guaranteed punish from that range. There is a range where push will miss, but even if he had enhanced meter burned the Hell Sparks, which he just didn't have meter for, it would have armored through it and punished.
Oh, he chased that backdash down, but didn't get anything off of it, and nice! Down 1 anti-air on the cross-up.
All right, ending an enhanced push, I don't like that. It is going to take away Cowboy's meter, but now Toxin doesn't have a meter to check him either.
I don't like that decision either, I agree with you. He does have 1 bar, though. He did just build it.
All right, now Cowboy buffering again. Now Cowboy, it looks like he's teabagging sometimes from full screen, but that's just him buffering moves, so it's just kind of weird looking. But then again, that is a tell for what he's trying to do. Oh, hits him with a double sweep and no conversion.
Oh, nice tech. That was huge. And the Hell Sparks. Wait a second. Here we go. Cowboy with no meter to break for Toxin, but he's going to get the EX grab.
He had to know that was coming. There was no reason for it not to come. He tried to jump over it, but you cannot jump over that situation.
That's the problem. Even though he knew it was coming, it was 100% safe.
It was. I mean, the best thing he could have done right there was, I mean, just block it and try to pressure afterwards. But Toxin now is on match point to potentially make it to Burbank for Season 3 Finals. Oh, whips the push.
A place that he wants to be so very desperately, but I'm sure as this Cowboy.
Just an empty float into down one on landing.
Whoa, that sweep!
Oh, and finally uses an overhead. He hasn't been overheading almost this entire set, throwing it in for the very end. All right. Oh, again, ending with meter.
So
I don't like that choice.
And what a bait!
This should be it. No, dropped combo.
And that's it. There's nothing he can do about this. Beyond Toxin from Noble is making it in that 6th slot for the ESL MKX Season 3 Finals. Congratulations, my man.
We are going to see an Ermac at Finals.
Huzzah.
Nubcakes, the Dream Killer, didn't quite kill his dream hard enough.
Wow.
No, super huge congratulations to Toxin. I know he wants this so bad. And, I mean, Cowboy, obviously, you still have a chance. You're still at Combo Breaker, so best of luck to you. We know you're definitely of a caliber that...
oh, he can definitely make it, but that's still kind of, I know that hurts him.
Yeah, Cowboy, you know, it just seemed like he was a little bit off. Like I said, he has been traveling, so maybe he's just not quite in his element. But Toxin just making absolutely perfect reads. I mean, a lot of those jump kick into the air blasts, a lot of, I mean, just perfect push reads, and Cowboy was just not respecting the pushes enough.
Yeah, but again, I don't know how much Wound Cowboy, and I'm not trying to make this excuse for him, but when you haven't played against a Mystic of that caliber, a really good Mystic, it can be very frustrating.
Oh, yeah. Frustrating.
Trust me. I experienced that firsthand when you picked Mystic, and I was like, what?
Yeah, and of course, my Mystic is based off of me playing Toxin's Mystic. So it's a big, giant, happy circle.
Yeah.
But I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
Yeah, you did. We are going to have an interview with none other than Beyond Toxin. He's going to let us know how elated he is. I'm sure he's probably jumping up and down on his bed right now.
I know, he probably broke his...
There he is.
Guys.
Congratulations, my man. You did it. I know how much you wanted this. How do you feel?
Dude, it feels great, man. I mean, this past Sunday, that heartbreaker I had against Nubcakes, just like, it honestly, it killed me so bad. And then, like, with this whole entire, like, these past 3 days were, like, the longest days of my life because, like, I couldn't get no sleep. I'm in bed. I'm like, dang, am I going to make it to Burbank? You know, is Dragon going to beat Jupiter? Is Jupiter going to lose? Like, it was just so much thought going into my head. And as soon as I saw Scar take that win, I just ran upstairs. I cleared my mind. I listened to the music. I get ready for Cowboys match. And I just did my best, man. And I'm so happy I can finally go to Burbank and prove.
Hang out with me, right? You just want to hang out with me. Come on, all right, let's be honest.
I'm so excited, and then now I can go to Combo Breaker. Obviously, I still want to win, but I can go in stress free.
Right.
Like I'm secured for finals. It feels great, man. It feels really great. Really
feels
great.
good, man.
Yeah. So, sorry. Continue yourself. Okay. All right. No, man. I know you're super excited. Like I said, I've been seeing how much you wanted this. My question to you is, how do you feel going into finals with Ermac?
I feel great, to be honest. I mean, people have been telling me since final round, they're like, yo, Toxin, if you really want to make top 8 and make into ESL finals, you need to drop Ermac and you need to pick another character. And at that point, I just looked at him and I laughed. I'm like, are you serious? Like, Ermac has done me well for like the past, since like day one of this game. And I was like, I'm not picking up another character. So I just stuck with my guns, and you know, today I did my homework and I labbed a Shinnok matchup and it looked like Mystic was the way to go. So I did it, and I came out on top.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure a lot of people are proud of you. You have a lot of followers. Congratulations to you. And, of course, Noble and the gentleman behind you, I'm sure, has been one of your biggest supporters as well. So congratulations.
My dad's been supporting me since day one, guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's been supporting you. I groomed you on my stream. Let's not forget.
Does he still owe you $50?
No, I paid this man.
Can we confirm this?
Thank you. Right there. I paid this man. I'm not a complete scumbag. So anyways, one more time, is there any final shout-outs you want to give, anyone you want to mention before we let you go?
Shout-outs to Noble Pro Gaming, Katana Prime, Big D, the whole entire Florida scene, because without them, I probably wouldn't be here where I am right now. And, I mean, again, thank you for Noble for sending me this chair that I was able to compete in today, and then my other rep chair. But honestly, it's just a huge shout-out to the Florida group, because KP was telling me, he's like, when they saw me in season 2, they're like, yo, who is this random Ermac? And then once they found out that I was in Florida, they're like, yo, we need to find this guy. And they found me, they brought me to their arms, Big D and KP, and just they showed me the way. So I greatly appreciate the both of them for everything they've done for me.
Awesome, man. Well, once again, congratulations.
Fly for two.
Congratulations again, not only to you as well as Noble and your father. Awesome job, sir. We will see you at the finals.
Yes, I will see you guys there. We'll be there.
Awesome.
Somehow.
All right, so that was what an incredible end to the season, though. I gotta say,
it was all of this week, this entire week. I'm just destroyed right now.
So we have so much in store for you at the finals. Make sure to get your tickets, mkx3.eventbrite.com. Do not wait. We are almost out of tickets, and if I get any tweets, hey, man, you got any extra tickets, I'm going to delete them. I'm not even going to answer them. That's not true. I always answer everyone on Twitter. But please get your tickets. We are going to run out very soon. You're not going to want to miss not only the MKX action we have, but something really exciting that I cannot even begin to tell you about. So go, once again, mkx3.eventbrite.com. Do not miss out.
Yeah, and although we are done with the Pro League Weekly for right now, the Challenger Cups are still every week. You guys can still enter them, get your play going, and you can still be on stream. In fact, one of our monthly final streams is... Okay, man.
Is that the best? Ew. Continue.
One of our monthly final streams is this weekend. In fact, you do get to see who is going to qualify from the last spot in the CIS Challenger Cup. So check that out. We'll be streaming ours, the Latin America and the North American one.
Yep.
And if you guys want to sign up for that, check out esl.gg/MKX Challenger.
Yeah, so that's going to do it. Again, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for tuning in to Season 3. If you're not going to see us on Saturday for the Challenger Cup, we'll see you at the finals, June 11th. Boom.